We have housing, we have industry, we have power and water, we have relaxation and training. It's time to wire it all up and set provisioners.
Deep Dive Gaming.
Hello, people, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I'm the Mariner, and this is Sim Settlements 2 in Fallout 4. I got it in the right order again, kinda. So, as promised at the end of the last episode, I was going to show you wiring using the workshop management. As you can see, I kind of redid a little bit here. Hopefully there's enough power poles and whatnot to get wiring all over the place here. Still don't have our municipal power plant built yet, but it's only a matter of time. In the meanwhile, I believe we can do some wiring. What? Oh, I'm noticing now I don't have a thingy. So let's go ahead and put that in. Just someplace as a placeholder. We'll plant it. Whoa. Let's stick it on the water. Should we stick it on the water shack? Sure. Stick it on the water shack. And then let's go ahead and make sure this thing has a power pole. We'll just go ahead and do a standard pole here. Then technically now we can actually move this onto it. Okay, so we have a little bit of wiring going on with these generators. So we're going to demonstrate a couple of different power options here. So come to the workshop, choose manage, go to power tools, and then we're going to do first destroy all wires. We get a warning that this is experimental and that we have to promise not to leave the workshop mode until it explicitly says we can. Give it a minute. Don't automatically assume that you need to enter workshop mode or that it's broken, because it took a minute the first time I tried this, and so I pressed the button to enter workshop mode just as it entered workshop mode and took myself out of it. It popped back into workshop mode and then crashed my system. So we definitely want to be patient with this step. So I'm going to say yes, I promise not to exit workshop mode or tab out. So we're just going to have to kind of sit here and watch. You can pet the kid. See, there it goes. Workshop, and we crashed again. Okay, so wiring bad. Okay, so that's experimental. We're not going to touch that again. We are going to go to power tools, and we're going to do the one that we know works, which is the auto wire settlement. We also have the options for converting settlement, rebuild power grid and wiring, blah blah blah, but we're just going to do this one and say yes, wired up. And then we're going to watch as wires magically appear between power poles somewhere. Auto wire gathering items, as you can see in the top right. We may end up, I forgot to put that I had a power pole here before I initiated. We'll see how that works out. It seems to have done pretty good. We've got lots of wires running all over the place, which we want. We have them. Ooh, that's interesting. So we've got a wire. Oh, I see. It is connected. It's got a natural curve, so it doesn't look like it's actually attached. It's just hanging low, but they are attached to this generator here. So all those are powered. All those plots are powered. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to go ahead and set up this power pole over here, though, on the power municipal plot, because that way we can put the distributor thing up again. So the next thing we're going to do in Abernathy is set up our caravan plot. And looking at this, we were warned about this by King Gath. So we may end up destroying this wire here. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. I don't think it's connected to anything on the other side. Whoopsie. That's an interesting flaw. Can we undo that? What's it connected to? This power pole. This low-hanging wire is a little distracting, but that's okay. We'll be able to fix it when we do our caravan plot, which we're going to do right now. And this will actually solve a problem that someone noted in the comments, talking about how I'm using 2 people to do one job, essentially. This will address that situation for us. Okay. See, now we've got this. We can go bang, bang. Alright, so now that this is sitting here waiting to be used, we can... Hey, who's pushing me? Wow, that is a strong little kitty. Okay, let's scrap this. And then we'll keep that. And then we just need to find someone and assign them to this. I usually do Lucy Abernathy. Well, maybe we can assign Lily. Ooh. I wonder if it will let us do that. Oopsie. You jobbed? Nope, you don't have a job yet. Come here. You can have this job.
Sure.
Fixing itself up. Let's make sure. Let's see if it becomes a caravan plot. So, yep, caravan plot. But we have the IDEK caravan plot. I thought that's a little disturbing. I know what else I can do while that's building. We want a municipal plot for cemeteries. So we'll come over here and we will lay it down next to the plot for the Abernathy daughter whom was killed. Gravel or clay. Let's do clay. And then we will choose building plan, and we'll choose cemetery. It's going to be the funeral pyre. Not enough resources. We kind of expected that. Okay. So, yeah. It's the IDEK one, alright. It was not labeled. I wonder if that means King Gath integrated it into the core, or the name was just redone. ILS2 Logistics Station. I is for IDEK. L is logistics, S is station and 2 is for SimSummons 2. So there we go. So I was justified removing this. We can actually remove this as well, because we have the same sort of thing in here. Access storage, see? Cool. Alright. So this place is done, as far as I can tell for right now. We're still waiting for the Powell house to be built. We're still waiting for the power to be built. But that will all happen in time as soon as we get more settlers, as soon as we get more resources. We can go recruiting after we deal a sanctuary. So let's head on over there. And here we are. So, as you can see, I've put in some power poles or lamps or whatnot here. And let's check and make sure our power plot is actually built. I don't remember from the last episode. I see the water plot is built. Power plot is not built, but I think I've got everything I need for that. The debris here is a little worrisome, so I'm going to make sure we've got the SimSummons 2 generator station, because that's what we need in order to unlock advanced. We need 3 power and 3 water to do. So 3 power for the advanced power plot. We need 3 water for the advanced water plot. Pay and build. Sweet. That one's setting itself up. Nice. Once someone occupies that slot, I guess it'll build. But as you can see, I've got power poles and everything. We can set up a funeral pyre over here somewhere. Perfect. Okay. Time to do some, well, let's get the caravan plot in here too, just because. That way we don't have to add things after the fact. See, now it says ISL. I don't know, I wonder, or ILS. I wonder why it didn't say that in Abernathy. Still did its job though, so I'm not complaining. Just curious. So, I'm worried about the defense now. We'll just plop it down right there. And that's okay. Someone commented on the last video that I should put down power plots directly connected to the caravan plots. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. I think we need a 5-banger to make sure it stays powered even though it levels up. So we'll go ahead and plop that down here. There we go. So once this is built, it'll have independent power. But in the meantime, let's do some wiring now. Manage, power tools, auto wire. Yes, wire it up. And bingo, look at that. Got a low-hanging one here though. We'll go ahead and remove that one. Well, I was in workshop mode already. I was not paying attention. Oh, come on, give it to us. Let us see it. Wiring complete, yay! So it's a good thing it took me a little bit of time to get that, otherwise I could have messed things up. So that reaches around that way. Comes in behind here, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. So I think we're set. Farms don't really need anything. Okay. We got our defensive plot built, waiting to be built over there. So I think we're done. Strike that. I gotta go back to Abernathy and give the caravan plot give it its own Jenny. Hopefully a 5 is enough. We're gonna do a little bit of sneakiness here. We're gonna put a conduit on it, so it's not spanning across the doorknob or across the doorway. Honestly, that should be enough for our purposes. Yeah, we'll leave that there just as it is. See and experiment. See if it's got enough reach. If we ever lose power, the reason I'm doing this and the reason the comment is there is because if your power plot is not able to provide power for everything, the caravan plot can become unpowered and then you're no longer trading. So we don't want that. Let's make sure. Whoopsie. Show supply lines. See, we got that to that now. And we've got the Red Rocket truck stop. I think that's Codsworth finally doing his job. The reason we have two people, it says two people, is because we also left dog meat there. But I think that's it. I think we've got these two settlements built up as much as we need to for now. We can worry about commerce later in both of those places. We need people primarily for primary stuff first, and then we can do secondary stuff like commerce. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Enjoy Fallout and Sim Settlements 2, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.